What is up, folks? Small OneHive Genesis back with a brand new video, and today I've got a couple of very select attacks by a particular OneHive alpha member that I found very impressive and very innovative. Unlike anything I've kind of seen at Tampa 8 before, they bring elements of all kinds of different attacks together, and they're actually quite exciting to watch. And like I said, they're both from one particular player. Was in this war against Revolta Azul. Let's get straight into it, and we're going to go down. Sorry, not in the war events. We're going to go to my team and go down right to the bottom here. Vicious 2.0. He's in on his town late. He was a very kind of old Genesis player, but he's back on his town late, and he's showing us some crazy hits here. This base, like we've seen before, it's a classic Town Late base, and this is just another way to wreck it. Look at that comp. Dragons, Valks, Golems. This is nuts. I haven't seen anything like this before. You can see he's starting his fun off with some minions down here at the bottom. They're only level 1, so he hasn't upgraded them at all. But they're going to do a bit of work. It's going to take a bit of time to get those two structures down. They do work slowly, those minions. And then the one loon is going to go in for the 1-for-1 trade on the cannon. And you'll see just afterwards, the loon moves in and gets the clan castle lure. So there he goes. There comes the dragon and the wizard out the clan castle with the archer in there as well. And this is the only part of the raid that I felt was kind of dodgy, because Vicious doesn't really have a surefire way to kill the clan castle here. He doesn't have a poison spell, and he kind of gets lucky with it here because the wizards end up getting flanked and they die off. The dragon doesn't target the golem, but he sends the Valks in, and fortunately they are quick enough to get in there, get into the core and take out all those air defenses, because you can see he's still got those 5 dragons. He's been doing some funneling, and he's going to funnel the remaining dragons straight into the base here. The Valks are going to take out the core. This dragon, fortunately, does get taken out by a couple of wizards who are on the back end there. The golem is still up, the Valks are still up, and the dragons are working their way around the edge. Vicious has 1 rage spell for them, but it's really interesting attack here. There you can see he's dropping down his first rage spell. He's got an archer at the top there, taking out the structure. The Valks are still up, but they're going to die out pretty soon. This golem is going to tank for a few wizards. Again, that's only a level 1 golem there. So very kind of young troops. You don't need particularly developed troops. Only the key troops of your composition need to be strong, I guess is what I'm getting at here. But the dragons slowly working their way around the top. He's still got 4 of the original 5, and there's only 2 archer towers left, so we can speed it up because the dragons are quite slow. But they're going to continue moving around the outskirts of the base, catch a few red bombs, but there's too little left on this base to cause them any harm. That archer tower is going to go down a few breaths there. They're working their way through the last bit of trash, and that is just a really innovative 3-star right there. I think he actually had 5 dragons, maybe I miscounted. Don't think he lost a dragon. So that was nuts. They completely avoided any black bombs, any air defences there in the core, and crazy 3-star. Really enjoyed that. Interesting password in chat there. Anyway, moving on, we're going to go back into my team. And again, down to Vicious. He's got another crazy attack coming second. This kind of replay where you can select replays from various team members is a great little feature. Really good work from Supercell on that one. I'm sure you guys are finding that useful in your own clans. But this is another interesting raid here. This is actually Valk's healers, so he's going with a kind of Valk walk, and then he's got a ZapQuake for one of the air defenses. So I found this really interesting. Obviously not the best Town Hall 8 base by any stretch of the imagination here, but he's going to lure the clan castle, then using an archer, he's going to pull some of the clan castle over the air defense, and he's going to use that lightning to take them down because he's only got 1 poison there. He's then going to drop his king with 1 healer and a few wizards to back him up, start funneling off here. And I'm not really sure what happened here, because his king ends up getting taken out quite quickly, and the healer doesn't really do anything. I think the wizards got on him there, and just too little too late, he gets taken out pretty soon. Got some minions up there to funnel though. And then the Valks come down in from the side here. I think he was trying to open the wall there and get them going into the base, because you can see he's taking down the air defense. He wants the Valks or the healers to not get taken out. So that's the reason he zapped the air defense. You can see this in kind of Blu3vealer style attacks at Town Hall 9, but this was really interesting for me. You can see the healers are pretty much protected, seeing as that air defense is not there, and the Valks have worked their way. They're going to work their way into the core, where all the potential bomb spots and traps are, and then the Hogs here are going to continue around the outskirts of the base, continue around the ring, and take out those air defenses so the healers are protected and can continue healing. You can see this bottom air defense starts to get on the healers, but the Hogs are coming in hot. There they go, and he's got the early cleanup down wizards, like we talked about. So important to get those wizards down early. Sorry for this Wi-Fi signal. Hopefully it goes away shortly. But there we go. The Hogs are coming through on the back end, and the healer actually peels off and heals them back up. So that is even better there. You can see a few kind of erroneous, misplaced kind of bombs around the edge there. But the Valks did clear out the core, which is the main thing, which you have to look in these kind of attacks. You need the Valks to clear out the danger spots in the base. And Vicious does a great job here, gets that done. You can see while the Hogs are traversing across the base of the last storage there, they do catch a glancing blow from the bomb, but they're full health from the healers. So that was nice. Obviously still got those Valks left. 2 cheeky barbs in the bag. Another brilliant 3-star from Vicious, and really interesting once again to see these innovative raids coming out of Town Hall 8, picking up the pace there, making it fun, making it interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed these raids. This has been Smorg, over and out.